the drive-in movie theater, right? It's a staple. It's Americana. In fact, at their peak, nearly 80 existed across Minnesota alone. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit a drive-in screen.
Well, now that's frowned upon. There are only 6 left, and 3 of them are opening this weekend. Here to tell us what you can watch on the big screen and where from the website, Paul's Trip to the Movies, presented by Muska Lighting. It's Paul McGuire Grimes. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paulie.
Hello. Hi.
Hey, this is fun, Paul. Give us the lowdown on some of these drive-ins that are opening, because some of us just want a big screen experience, and this could do it.
Yes, we're seeing this kind of revival of the drive-in experience, and the ones that we have left in Minnesota, many of them are going to be outside the Twin Cities, so this is going to be really good for maybe the cabin folk.
Yeah.
The first, the Elko Drive-In, is actually the closest, at about 36 minutes away. It opens tomorrow with Pixar's Onward, and then next week it'll be Trolls World Tour, and then the following it'll be The Call of the Wild.
Oh, this is
really
very fun.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that idea. And then you've also got one in Long Prairie. When is that one opening tomorrow too?
Yes, with, again, Trolls World Tour and Sonic the Hedgehog. So the thing that we're kind of seeing here is that studios aren't releasing new movies right now. So the catalog that these drive-ins are going to be showing are movies that came out earlier this year, some that were on demand. So yes, theoretically, you could sit at home and watch these very movies, but it'll be fun to go to the drive-in if you're in that area. And you'll want to check their websites, because many will be, following social distancing standards and maybe only filling to about half capacity right now. So check their websites and check their social media pages for showtimes and kind of what rules are going to be in place there.
Well, what's really fun about these drive-ins too is for many of us, our only memory of it is when we were children.
Yeah.
And for those of us that now have children, their head will fall right off their body if you say we're going to go to a drive-in. There's a giant screen in a field
Plus, you
somewhere.
get to stay up until like 11.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and then there's the Starlight in Richfield.
Yeah,
Litchfield.
So in Litchfield. So they're going to be showing, starts tonight with I Still Believe. That's this new one with KJ Apa based on a true story. And then The Call of the Wild as well.
Very cool. All right.
What do you do? You pipe it into your radio, right? Is that a dumb
I forget
question?
how you do it.
I'm sorry, Paul.
Yes, you do. Usually there's like a radio dial that you tune into.
It's like church in the outside church when you do that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Very
I
interesting.
just wanted to clarify.
No, that's good. It's like, are they handing us a portable speaker?
Do they hang it in there?
Okay, Paulie, if we would prefer to just sit on our couches this weekend, you've got a couple of good options, starting with The Way Back.
Oh, I want to see this.
Yes. This is a really great movie starring Ben Affleck. This is a really strong redemption film for him, and he stars as a struggling alcoholic who takes a job as a basketball coach at his alma mater high school to kind of get his life back in order again.
Okay, now Ben Affleck has had his ups and downs both professionally and personally. How does he do in this movie?
He is incredible. This is one of the best performances of his career, because you get reminded that he's a great actor with a really good script and a complicated character. And if you're thinking about this in terms of kind of art imitating life, because he has his own struggles with alcohol, so you're really rooting for him. There's that redemption story, not only for the character, but for Ben Affleck as well.
Oh, yeah, I've wanted to see that. I'm glad that's available to stream now.
Yeah.
And then what about Birds of Prey? You can see this one too.
Such a great movie. This is from DC. It's Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. She was the Joker's girlfriend. They broke up, and now she finds herself kind of a mess with this young pickpocket who is the target of Ewan McGregor in the movie, and he's the villain. It's Journey Smollett-Bell, Rosie Perez, a really great kind of girl gang action flick. It's one of my favorites in the whole DC universe right now.
We're seeing her squeeze easy cheese into her mouth, which is a low. You've reached a low point in life when that's what you're doing.
You will just get a kick out of all the things that Harley Quinn gets herself into. You'll relate to her breakup antics, the shoving her face full of ice cream, making a good breakfast sandwich. It's part Deadpool, part Kill Bill. It really has that feel to it where it's heavy action, but then there's a lot of humor and comedy to it. And these women in the movie are so fantastic together. Really great, strong characters. It's just a fun movie.
Margot Robbie is so good.
She's great.
So good.
Paul, before you go, what's the oldest movie that you have in that DVD collection? Do you know what the oldest movie is offhand?
The oldest movie?
Yeah, do you have any black and whites?
Well, like date-wise, it's probably It Happened One Night, because that's from the 30s, or The Wizard of Oz. Like the oldest one I owned, I have no idea.
No, I like that
so
first series. That's good. Yeah, there's a lot.
They're in alphabetical order, and then I have a director section as well, and Disney and Pixar.
Okay.
If you didn't think Paul was qualified to give movie reviews, he just proved it to you.
Yes, Paul, thanks, buddy. It's always good to see you. Thanks for joining us on the show. You can visit Paul's website. It's called paulstriptothemovies.com. He's got updates with movies and streaming services, stuff you should watch.
You can also listen to Paul on the Kalina and Bradley Show on My Talk 1071 every Friday, or watch him on his YouTube channel. It's also called Paul's Trip to the Movies. And TCL's Movie Trip is brought to you by Muska Lighting. Their showrooms are now open to the public Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and Saturdays from noon to 4. So they're available in person, but also still virtually if you're more comfortable with that.
Good to know. They are limiting the number of people in the showrooms and are cleaning more often using masks, hand sanitizers.
And they ask everyone coming into the showroom to wear a mask as well, but they really are so delighted to be able to see their customers once again.
Still to come, your chance to win a home arcade machine worth up to $800.
And learn how to turn rhubarb from your garden into a tasty daiquiri or a dessert treat too. That's coming up on Twin Cities Live. Thanks to Muska Lighting for sponsoring TCL's Movie Trip. Replace old and dated fixtures with a new light and change the look and feel of your home. Our mudroom fixture from Muska Lighting is a total showstopper. We get compliments from everyone who walks through the door. Talk to the experts at Muska Lighting in Roseville and Eden Prairie for help finding the perfect light for you.